Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again playing another random one-shot from over on Itch.io. This is a game called Grotesque Beauty, and this is actually a horror visual novel that was made for NaNoWriMo 2018. NaNoWriMo is one of my favorite visual novel game jams of all time. You guys know I love visual novels. This one, I figured it's gonna cut the pace down a little bit. This entire Spooktober, I've been destroying myself with these 3D, very immersive, very realistic, scary games. Every now and then I need a little bit of a break, so I try like point and click games or visual novels whenever I see them. In this one though, it might end up being horrifying because this is allegedly inspired by one of my favorite manga artists of all time, JUNJI. And if you guys have never read or seen JUNJI's work, his stuff is just spine-chilling. It's horrendously, amazingly terrifying. I love it so much, but he really taps into the horrors of the human psyche, and his art does the same thing. It's like all unnatural and weird looking. If you guys haven't ever heard of JUNJI, Google him now. He makes some really cool stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna jump into Grotesque Beauty, and hopefully it stands up to the pedigree that it claims to have, because that's a pretty tall order to say that it's inspired by someone that great at creating horror. Here we go. I'm expecting sort of more of like an H.P. Lovecraftian psychological horror than like a jump out and scariest style of horror. All right, so my phone's done ringing.
Hello? Rachel, are you still coming over tonight? Yes, I'm on my way. I should be there soon. That's a relief. I was afraid you might bail. No way. I'm not gonna leave you hanging all by yourself. Sit tight. I'm not far from yours. Thanks. I really appreciate you doing this. See you soon.
Aw, so Rachel and Anita.
Anita Reynolds, you were always such a scaredy cat.
Aw, so I'm going over to, what, like comfort my friend or something like that? I really like the shifting grayscale that's going on the screen right now. It's almost like grayscale watercolor, and it's constantly just moving around. It's really neat looking. I like that a lot. And there's also this like low horror sound effect drone going on, which already makes it eerie.
Anita's apartment is a 20-minute walk from my place. Most nights she's home alone as both her parents work late. I would have thought she'd be used to it by now, but lately she's been afraid of being by herself, even in her own home. That is why we decided I should come over to keep her company. It'll be like a slumber party, one we used to have as kids. Even though we've long outgrown sleepovers, secretly a part of me is looking forward to it.
Yeah, you always got that kid inside of you, you know, someone who wants to like go out and do all the fun little things you used to do that you would get away with as a kid. Things like sleepovers. I'd love to do a sleepover with friends. That's really fun. I mean, it's kind of like that when I share hotel rooms at conventions and stuff. So I like sitting up late with my friends and just chatting.
It'll be nice to go back to those times when things were much simpler. Any excuse to do silly things like stay up crazy late, watch a scary movie, and stuff our faces full of sugary snacks. This could be a chance for us both to relax. God knows I need something to distract me at this time of year.
Why, is work super stressful or something? Probably. That's normally what happens. People just need a break from life now and then. Oh gosh, her house is kind of creepy looking.
Before I realized it, I was already at her door. This neighborhood is so quiet, you'd think nobody lives here. I ponder how best to make my presence known.
Knock on the door or yell for just be the weirdo out in the street yelling her name. I'm gonna knock on the door, I think. That seems a little bit more normal.
I step up to the door and knock twice. Knock, knock. Coming, coming.
All right, Anita, let me in. I wanna hang out. Let's have some good girly time. Aw, hi there.
Rachel, you made it. I'm so glad you came. Did you wait long?
Rachel said, did you wait long? Sorry about that, guys. I'm probably gonna get that mixed up because it's not like different colored text or anything like that.
Of course, you're fashionably late as usual.
Apologize or joke about it? Let's joke about it. If we're like childhood friends, I think we can probably get away with a joke.
You know I'm worth the wait. As the one who's always doing the waiting, I'd have to disagree. Right now, you're the one keeping me waiting. It's freezing out here. Are you gonna let me in or not? If you're cold, it serves you right. Consider it payback for your tardiness.
Oh, I like the little banter.
I knew you were evil.
Very cute. I like that. I like the relationship they have already. Aw, look at her room. Ah, and we get close-ups of the characters now. That's cool.
Man, it's been so long since I last visited. I almost feel nostalgic. You should drop by more often then. My parents have been working later more and more these days, so you can definitely stay over some more. Heh, it's almost like a setup to some corny romantic movie. Your parents are away, you're all alone, and you have the perfect excuse to invite this cute girl over. Ooh. Cute girl? Where? I don't see any.
Damn, the frickin' roast Anita. Dang.
Hey, don't hate, appreciate. You know I'm a real catch. Is that so? Then how come you haven't gotten yourself a boyfriend yet? Ouch, that's a low blow. Seriously though, thank you for coming over. I feel more at ease having you around. I've been feeling out of sorts these last few days.
It's no problem or joke about it. I'm gonna say, it's no problem. I'm gonna be sincere here. We already put our jokes in and everything like that, and clearly if she's feeling a little bit down or whatever, it might be good to open up.
It's alright, we're friends after all. It's the least I can do. A friend in need is a friend indeed, and all that. Thanks. It's good to know who you can count on when it really matters. So, what's been bothering you? Bad dreams and the like? Something like that. I guess I don't know. It's hard to describe. I've been having this bad feeling every night for about a week. Like a premonition?
I really like that their mouths are animated, by the way. Every time I click to a new speech bubble, they move for a little while. That's really cool. That's a nice touch.
Don't say that. That's only going to freak me out even more. It's more like I've been feeling like something's been watching me.
Oh god, that's the worst feeling. I hate that feeling so much.
You say something's been watching you, not someone? What do you mean? Like I said, it's hard to explain, but I've been feeling this each night when I walk home. It's been like this ever since the fog came. Have you noticed the mist on your way here? Yeah, it was kind of creepy. I can see why you'd hate that, having to walk through that every night by yourself. It's been there for about a week now. It's isolated to just on this street and nowhere else.
That is a little bit creepy, for sure. Anything can hide in the fog.
Don't you think that's odd? It makes going outside even eerier, to be unable to see what's lurking around me. Is that why you feel eyes watching you? Because you can't see what's out there? Probably, but the feeling doesn't go away even when I make it home. It follows me inside. Even now, I still feel a bit paranoid.
Even though I'm here? Come on.
What are you saying? Something's watching you through the walls? I don't know. I don't have an answer. Just gives me the creeps. I knew Anita for a long time. We grew up through primary school together, and she's always been easy to startle. This time is different. She seems genuinely afraid that something bad could happen.
Yeah, it is a little bit creepy, especially the way that she describes it. It's almost like the Twilight Zone with these styles of stories. There's never really a true explanation. Things are just really off, and you never know why until the big reveal. And that's like one of the most unsettling, eerie feelings that ever can come and happen because it's just so surreal. It's so strange.
It's enough to put me slightly on edge too, but I have to be strong, for her sake. There's more, you know. Huh? Did you know there's been a few reported disappearances from this neighborhood lately? Seriously? I didn't know that.
Ah, this is a good little Junji Ito touch as well. So one thing that Junji Ito's really well known for is he does these really horrified expressions in his art. When it comes to someone being terrified, one of the characters being horrified by something that they see or are experiencing, the close-ups and the art that he does, like it's not the most realistic looking, but it's definitely the most like human looking, if you get what I'm trying to say here. It looks like you can relate to the character's pain a ton. You see the terror in their eyes, and that's something that's so amazing about his work, and I'm definitely getting that vibe here looking at Rachel's face, just looking really surprised. I like that a lot. Good touch.
Yeah, 7 people have been declared missing. There's been no trace of them, no clue as to what happened. They just vanished. A handful of strangers with no connection to one another. The police had no leads, so they couldn't rule out that they each ran away on their own. But for so many of them to just disappear in such a short space of time is too coincidental. All of this just makes me so uncomfortable. Aren't your parents worried to leave you alone, knowing people have been missing? No one seems to think it's serious. The problem is that there's just no evidence of anything bad happening to them. But the fact that there's been no trace of them worries me even more.
What do you mean? Like, people aren't like, hey, people are disappearing. That is still a bad thing. Something's either chasing them away, or they're being kidnapped, or they're being murdered. Just because you don't find a body doesn't mean that something horrible hasn't happened.
Who runs away without taking any of their belongings? It's so unusual. How can no one, not even their family, do nothing about it and not lose their mind? What if something really was wrong? Could they live with themselves if they ever find the missing people again? I remain silent, feeling somber all of a sudden. My gaze dropped down to the floor. Things have just turned to a touchy subject. An awkward moment lingered between us. The silence was palpable. Oh, Rachel, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so insensitive. I was just running my mouth without thinking and forgot.
Oh, did like maybe one of my relatives ran away or something like that, or maybe was like murdered or kidnapped even. Ugh, that'd be bad.
It's okay. It's a long time ago. I should have gotten over it by now, or at least it shouldn't get me bad anymore. Rachel, it's just this time of year. This was around the time she disappeared.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be all connected, like it's the same thing.
Normally, I don't think about it anymore. After all this time, I learned to forget she's missing. Not really, though. You have to let go a little, or it can eat you up. But during this time every year, it all comes rushing back, and I remember too much. My sister's gone. I may never see her again.
Oh, that's horrible.
It suddenly hits me in one go, and I get all emotional, and I feel guilty about it. 'Cause all I'm thinking about is how I feel. Like how I never got any closure, never got to say goodbye to her. My last memories of her were so mundane. It was just another normal day. If I knew that was our final meeting together, I would have cherished the moment, cherished the sight of her, and let her know how much I miss her. But it's such a selfish wish. She could be scared or hurt, and I'm upset about how I feel. You can blame yourself, or you can't blame yourself, Rachel. Sorry, I came over to make you feel better. I didn't mean to get all melodramatic on you. We were meant to avoid this topic. It was one of the reasons I was looking forward to the sleepover. Winter nights brings back terrible memories, and I needed something to distract me. This slumber party is as much benefit for me as it is for Anita, two lonely souls united in our distress. I'm sorry, as well, for opening up old wounds. Some lame friend I've been.
Aw, Anita, don't feel too bad. Change subject or agree with her. Oh man, we could be like a total dick to her. I don't want to do that. I think I'm just gonna change the subject here.
Listen to us. We've been launched straight into catching up. We haven't settled down yet. We need a change of pace. When's the house tour going to start? Oh yeah, let's do that. I haven't even offered you anything to drink yet. Do you want something from the kitchen? I thought you'd never ask.
Yeah, let's do that instead. I think that would be a little bit less gloomy. Unless something horrible happens in the kitchen. Oh boy.
I followed Anita into the living room. She was doing a comical impression of an estate agent showing me around, even though I've been here before. So, what are you having? I have orange juice, tea, and if you're feeling adventurous, I have vodka.
Ooh, doing some drinking. Orange juice, tea, or vodka. Oh man. Let's get our drink on, girl. It's a party.
Let's hit the vodka. I'm feeling it tonight. Oh, you're a brave one. I like your style. This is a party, isn't it? What kind of party would this be without some irresponsible boozing?
Exactly.
You are joining me, aren't you? It'll be a lame party if only one of us is drunk.
Plus, we got orange juice. We can make screwdrivers real easy.
My mom always said you were a bad influence.
Aw, dang.
Smart lady.
With our drinks in hand, I take in the surroundings for the first time. Not a lot has changed in the, or wait,
Not a lot has changed in the last 2 years, or the 2 years I've been absent.
I swear I can read and in the right voice, guys. I know it's in there somewhere. I'll do it.
Everything is just as I remember it to be, except for one addition. Oh, that's new.
Uh-oh. It's gonna be like some sort of creepy object. Some sort of artifact. Oh, it's a painting of a very naked lady. That's all right, I guess. She's in a really weird pose, and she's making a weird expression. This is gonna be something horrible. It looks like it's got like little ghost faces painted all around her too. That's kind of creepy.
I don't know how I've only just noticed it. Right in the middle of the room is a large painting that dominates the wall. This painting? Oh yeah, we got that from an art auction at this weird place. Dad's been obsessed about it. He couldn't take his eyes off it ever since we got it.
Yeah, and that's another theme that's in every Junji Ito story, is something, some object, some person, something becomes the object that everyone is obsessed by, and it slowly drives them mad, or sometimes very quickly drives them mad, or to do like horrendous acts. And that's something that I feel like maybe this painting is a reference to.
What do you think? Are you a fan?
I like it, it's horrible, it's like a pre-Raphaelite painting. I'm gonna sound smart here. It's a pre-Raphaelite painting, obviously.
It's got a pre-Raphaelite quality to it. The subject matter fits in well with the romantic fairy tale era. This lady can stand next to Ophelia and not be out of place. A true work of art. I didn't know you were such an art aficionado. I'm a dark horse. There's a lot of hidden talent you don't know about. Well, you may know how to talk up artwork. I still think it's a horrible painting. From the moment I first saw it, I was unsettled by it.
It is a little bit eerie.
I have no idea what my dad saw in this painting. He was so enamored by it that he bought the thing on the spot. Do your family go to art auctions regularly? Not really, but both my parents love art, and we came across this interesting place that was selling paintings one night, so we only went in out of curiosity. To tell you the truth though, it was a strange experience.
Oh yeah? Why? What happened? Hopefully she's about to tell us. I want to hear more about this story. Ah yes, flashback time.
The auction house was massive, far bigger than what I was expecting looking in from the outside. The lighting was dim and there was a light haze surrounding the place. All the guests must have been smokers or something, because there was a thin haze in the room.
Like the fog on the street, I bet it's all related.
There was a lot of paintings hanging on the walls, as you'd expect. My parents were in their element, and we split off to look around at our own leisure. Nothing particularly grabbed me until I saw this one painting.
Yeah? Is it gonna be the specific one of the lady, or is it gonna be a different, like, haunted, creepy one? Ah, it's the lady one.
Let me guess. It's the one we're looking at right now. That's right, Sherlock. 1 week ago, I was standing face to face with this beautiful lady in the painting. Although I thought it was captivating, there was something about it that didn't sit quite right with me. You and your bad feelings. Do you ever not have them? Hey, I'm serious. The painting puzzled me. It stirred up something in me, and not necessarily in a good way. I stood there for a long time just staring at the painting, trying to work out what was triggering my senses. That was when this weirdo crept up on me.
Oh no. A weirdo. Probably has to deal with the painting as well. Probably like the artist or something like that. Oh, hello, you are kind of weird. Very like gaunt looking.
I see that this painting has captivated your attention, young miss. Yeah, I guess it has. What's the background of this piece? Do you know who the artist is? I don't see a plaque for it anywhere. The origins of this piece is not known, I'm afraid. Such a beautiful painting shrouded in mystery, like the Voynich manuscript. It adds to the eerie sensation one feels in its presence. You can find yourself easily lost within its canvas, the serene landscape it depicts, the detailed faces hidden in the background, and the angelic figure at the center of it all. Wouldn't you agree? I guess. I am eager to know what this scene is about. We can only speculate, but that is part of its charm, the identity of the maiden. how she has found herself in such a bizarre land. Tell me, what do you think her expression is showing? How do you interpret her manner?
Oh, I get a choice. She looks afraid, she looks defiant, or she looks seductive. Probably between these two here. She looks kind of defiant and she looks kind of seductive. I don't know which one to choose though. I'm gonna say defiant. She doesn't look that seductive. She looks more like she's like very confident in something.
She looks defiant. She holds herself confidently.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's true that the maiden inspires strong feelings in the observer. Her posture is powerful, yet so elegant, but even the bravest of soul can carry a slither of fear. You feel it, don't you? Despite the confidence you see in the painting, deep inside, something unsettling lies beneath.
Oh man, creepy guy.
She's like Venus standing in a strange new world, unseen by human eyes. This moment is forever captured in still image, a timeless state. Perfection, for the pleasure of all who look upon her for generations upon generations to come.
Oh man, what a creep.
When you stare into the painting, do you see anything staring back?
Yeah, her and all of those creepy faces too.
What did you say?
Anita, there you are. Who's question marks? It's gonna be my mom or dad? Ah, probably our dad. Yeah, it's our dad. Hey, what's up, Dad? You look like a dork. Wow, this painting, it's gorgeous. What a find. Anita, don't you think this is an extraordinary painting?
In some way it is.
How precious. What is the name of this artwork?
It did not come with a name when it came into our possession. However, we have given it one we thought is quite apt. Grotesque Beauty.
Ah, there's the name of the game. It certainly is very, very eerie.
It perfectly embodies the sinister tone that's mixed with the odd, soothing nature of the piece. A scene that conjures so much conflicting emotions surely cannot be named anything else.
Grotesque Beauty. Oh God, I don't look. The look on Dad's face is not a good one for sure. Grotesque Beauty. Yes, it does suit the painting. I can't seem to take my eyes off of it. The woman in the painting, she's just so perfect. She almost feels real. The artist must be a genius to have created something so lifelike. Jeez, look at me. I'm all shaken up. How much is this piece? You haven't sold it already, have you?
Grotesque Beauty has not been sold yet, sir. You have the first refusal right now. If you are to be its new owner, you can take her home with you tonight.
What luck! So early into the auction and I find a masterpiece straight away. How much is it? I'll buy it off you right now. Name your price. I'll give you anything. Oh no, the start of something horrible here, Dad.
Good sir, I see in your eyes the desire of a true lover of art. I believe you are the perfect one to take away this treasure. For that reason, it is yours, free of charge.
Oh man, never take free art like this if it's this spooky and weird. Good God, this is definitely a setup for a horror situation. My God, are you for real? I can't believe this. This is too good to be true. I never thought my night could turn out like this.
Dad, are you sure about this? Where would we put this? Don't you think it'll look out of place in our home?
Anita dear, a gem like this doesn't come by so often. It's too good to pass up. Besides, any man would be happy to find a home for this work of art. We have to have it.
Before you commit though, I must offer you one final chance to turn away.
Ah, that chance to save your own soul, and no fool ever takes it.
You can leave this painting and go back to your normal life, or you can choose to willingly take the painting with you, give it a new home, and let it grow as part of your life.
Oh God, see, he's just so creepy. Like, why would you take this?
So what will it be?
I'll take it.
Congratulations, sir. You're the new owner of Grotesque Beauty. Your life will never be the same again.
Oh God, This is horrible. This is so bad. Oh, man. And I feel like this ties into the mist, and it ties into Anita's parents staying out later and later. I feel like maybe they're going to stay out so late that at some point they just never come back because they're going to be missing because of the mist and because of this thing that's gripping at least the father with the painting here.
What a freaky story. That guy from the auction house sounds like such a weirdo.
Yeah, seriously. The whole thing sounds weird.
He totally was. The way he was acting didn't seem normal. He really was a creep. I don't ever want to see his ugly mug again. When did you say this happened? About a week ago. Why do you ask? I was just thinking that the timing of all this is pretty odd.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you mean? Well, all this bad feeling you've been experiencing lately, you said that started a week ago, around the same time this painting came to your home. Don't you think that's quite a coincidence? It could be. I don't see how those two relate to one another, though.
Listen, Anita, I just came up with a pretty dope theory. I think that maybe I'm onto something here.
And the fog that's been appearing, it coincides with these events. This might just be me, but does that look like wisps of smoke in the painting?
Ah, yes, wispy little skull people in it, like I said. Rachel, you and I, we're on the same page here. You're my girl here.
They could even be from a fog, much like the one that's recently hitting the streets. What if the painting brought the fog to this neighborhood, and that stranger from the auction house was something straight out of a horror story?
Yeah, seriously though, even though this does sound a little bit far-fetched, I bet Anita's gonna be like, you're the one making up crazy conspiracy theories now.
I don't know, maybe there is something weird about this. And now you're beginning to sound crazy, or are you just trying to scare me? I'm just saying, this thing does give me the creeps too. I see why you've been scared the last few days. I reckon you'd feel better if we took it off the wall and put it away. No way. Dad loves that painting. He'd kill me if he finds out we've been handling it badly.
Oh God, and what if he does really kill her?
At that moment, there was a knock on the door.
Oh God, that was a little bit terrifying. Yeah, Anita, I have the same expression. Good Lord. Yeah, and look at that again. It's like the Junji Ito, like really terrified look in the eyes, like deer in the headlights, mouth wide open, like jaw extended almost to an unnatural degree. I love it.
Who is that? Were you expecting someone? No, I only invited you here. Should we see who it is?
No, absolutely not. That sounds like a horrible idea. That sounds like the setup for the horror movie. Oh God, why are you here?
Hello? Who is it? Hello, is someone there? No one's answering. Now what? Should we open the door and see if anyone is nearby? I don't know. I don't really want to. Me neither. But then again, I'm not sure if I'll be able to sleep not knowing what was out there. I think I can hear someone still there. Why won't he answer? Hey, what do you want? Still nothing. We could latch the door chain and take a look. What do you think? I don't know. I'm conflicted. What do you think we should do?
Answer the door. Don't open the door. Good God, we don't open the door. That's a horrible idea. That's how you let the spirit or monster or whatever it is in. You don't want to do that. Don't open that door. No, stay away from that shit. Don't press against it either. That's a bad idea too.
Let's play it safe. We should leave the door closed.
Absolutely.
No way am I going to answer the door to a spooky stranger in the middle of the night. Thank God. For a moment I thought you might answer it. But I do wonder who it could have been and why they showed up at my door. The mysteries just keep piling up.
What the fuck was that? That was real scary. That got me good. Oh,
Rachel. Did you hear that? Oh my God, something just called your name. How does it know that I'm here? Who knows about me coming over? That's impossible. I only told my parents. No one else should know. Hey, who are you? And what do you want?
Oh God.
This is messed up. Definitely don't open the door.
Yeah, I think we made the right decision there.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you on that one. Do you think whoever it is still there? I don't know. I think we should try to ignore him. He'll go away soon.
Oh God, that's horrifying. That jump scare got me so good. Really good sound design. I was not expecting that at all.
We tried to brush off the incident at the door and stayed up a little longer, idly chatting before the night grew darker and sleep washed over us. This slumber party was still pleasant, despite our paranoia. Anita was probably feeling overly cautious and afraid, having heard one too many morbid stories. I was glad to be there with her to keep my wandering mind from thinking back to my sister's disappearance. Soon, all of this anxiety will pass by. It's good that we help each other through it.
Yeah, definitely. Super good that you guys are there for each other, because I feel like maybe if that stranger had come when Anita was there home alone, she might have been murdered or something.
Tonight was a bit weird. It was about to get weirder still.
Oh gosh. Yeah? What else is gonna happen? What else could happen? Created by Ben Ho. All right. You've reached the end of the demo. Thank you, Ben Ho. A complete version is in production with more choices, branching paths, and multiple endings. I like this a lot. This was really good. Keep up to date by following us on Twitter. This game was made for NaNoRenO 2018. Thank you for playing. Thank you, Ben Ho, for making this game. It was really, really well done. I liked it a lot. Like I said, the sound design was there. The art was there. It definitely had the Junji Ito vibe. Maybe not as terrifying, but we also haven't gotten to like the nitty gritty of the horror aspect yet. It's just been sort of like building up very slowly. Very tense moments in this game. And for a game made in only a month, or a demo made in only a month, it's a great start. I cannot wait to see the full game of this. I will definitely be playing it on the channel whenever it comes out, because this was really fun. Digital Bento. That's a fun name if your name is Ben. Digital Bento. Very, very good. But anyway, guys, I think that's the end of the Grotesque Beauty demo. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me jump out of my skin when that name was whispered. Good God, that was terrifying. If you did enjoy this video though, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.